Good evening, Professor and dear classmate. Tonight we have the opportunity to present you a roundtable about the ways of expression. Art. Art is everything that by Newton meant creates from his ideal and gives it a meaning to express a sensitive vision about the world, whether real or imaginary. Today, it's up to us to talk about the visual arts and the musical arts. The visual art are expressions of art that are predominantly focused on the creation of visual works, such as painting, photography, printing, and film. And everyone can see it through the eyes. Today we'll talk about painting and film. What is painting for you?
Well, for me, painting is more than an expression. Our feelings are involved, and because of that, we have so many incredible, valuable paints.
You're right. What is your opinion, Jayet?
I agree with you, Jared, but the painting nowadays is decreasing because of the technology. Nowadays, you can find all the galleries in your smartphone.
That's true. What do you think is the best solution?
I think the best solution could be promoting more art exhibitions in public spaces because many people don't like to go to luxury exhibitions, and maybe that can be a reason.
Well, I consider that it is not only about solution and exhibitions, but also is creating and living mark on the world. Also to achieve success as the professional artist in effective way.
Those are a good solution. Now, for you, what is the film?
Yes, they are good solution. Well, film for me is the way of expressing through the acting, and I consider the best thing is to keep growing and update every day the art.
I agree with you, Jair. I love to see movies and series wherever I can. A film can make you cry and make you angry to the point of crying in the same scene.
That's true. And ladies, what are your thoughts about
Uh, yeah, it is interesting because modern art is a technique that tells important stories that mark our life, but at the same time reflected in the simultaneous image.
You are right, Jared. Curiously, a film can make you feel uncomfortable feelings. It has the power to make you cry or sadness or for laughing. Also, it's interesting the evolution of films, the evolution of special effects, and the visuality of images.
it? Oh, that's good. Do you think that painting and film are valued in our country, and why?
I can say that is not value enough, but there are some festivals in the city that give value to, to this type of culture and attract both national and international audience.
And in our country, the price is too low. People don't pay a lot of money. They prefer to spend money in other stuff.
It's true what Jair says. If you see, Panama has great places that the other directors use to film their movies. It's good because that increases income in the country's tourism. But in the other hand, it's sad that we do not explore the art of acting.
In my opinion, film and painting is not as valuable as we would like. I think it is because there's not so much culture about those things here in Panama.
Now, with musical arts. The musical art corresponds to all those art that involve an coherent combination between sounds and spaces of silence, making use of the melody and rhythm to create an aesthetic experience in the person who listens to it. It is said that music is an art. What do you think?
Well, the music is everything for me, but more than art or passion, it is combination of the emotion that transmit feelings.
That's right. As well as the other arts, music transmits any kind of feelings, and I think it can be more passionate for some others.
Of course it is. People express their emotions with lyric or sometimes in the background of the music exists a complete persecution of instruments that brings the music to life. And that's pure art.
What do you think is singing? is an art type?
Well, because not everyone can sing. That's the reason why I consider people that can sing like they have a gift from God and they can make good melodies.
Exactly, Chris. People have different rhythm and tone of voice. Also, it is an art for the baritone to express his art, and since the one who sings a high pitch does not have that talent.
People that can sing are so talented. There are so many people that have their particular way to sing and that makes them unique. It's a unique art because no one has the same voice or way to sing.
It is like saying when someone speaks alone or plays with the echo, it's valued by others. So every feeling that transmits through the letters is an art that carries within it talent.
Finally, what do you think? This art is more appreciated than the visual arts?
Well, what do you do when you have to study? Listen to music. What do you do when you are happy or sad? Listen to music. Now with the technology that we have, we listen to music almost all the time, so we can appreciate more than other arts.
Good question, Abdiel, but for me, because it is mixture of feelings that you discover and attracts you to do other things. But it depends on the action that each person makes. Even do you clean your house, you value this art, for example.
Um, because of the intentionally helps us to distress ourselves. And as Jared mentioned, the music could be a friend that you have.
Well, I disagree with you guys. It could be because it is common to listen to people singing everywhere, and it doesn't cost a lot like making a film, making a movie.
That's right. So thank you very much for everything. Bye bye.